again, Candace, aka Geeky Candy, here to bring you your sweet fix on some new geeky content. And today, we're going to be talking about the Mandalorian TV series set to hit November 12th on the Disney Plus channel. I will be covering episodes from that TV series right here on this channel, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my uploads. Fair warning, there could be some spoilers ahead, so watch out. If you've not heard about this series yet, let's dive in a bit on some of the details around the show. Experienced actor and director Jon Favreau will be heading up The Mandalorian, and with some huge box office hits under his belt, such as The Elf and Iron Man, I believe he'll be able to really work some magic with the new Disney Plus show. Jon Favreau is what you would call a super fan when it comes to Star Wars, even commenting on how he actually loved the Star Wars holiday special, where we received our first glimpse of Boba Fett despite the overall fail of the show. Even George Lucas famously said he would track down every copy of that show and smash it with a sledgehammer if he had the time. Apparently, Jon didn't mind it, though. Alongside superfan Jon will be producer Dave Filoni, which will offer some fans security, knowing that canon will be prioritized. He is known for directing the Clone Wars feature film and co-created the animated series Rebels and Resistance. And notably, he is responsible for creating fan favorite Ahsoka Tano. Speaking of Ahsoka, we now have rumors swirling that indeed she might be making an appearance on the show. Dave Filoni was quoted from an ET Weekly interview saying, "Having a character you wrote walk up and talk to you in full costume on a set that you imagined, that was a wonderful thing." Some people are dispelling this rumor, however, saying that it could be another character that Dave wrote for the show. However, Jon wrote the scripts, not Dave. Dave looked over Jon's scripts and would offer helpful advice, particularly squaring up the scripts with canon. So it's unlikely that any new characters we see written in The Mandalorian would have come from Dave. At Star Wars Celebration, Dave was also straight up asked if we'd ever see one of his animated characters in the show. And after a nervous laugh, he replied, "Never say never." Check out his response.
With the freedom of something like Disney Plus, do you see a world in which someone like Ahsoka could go live action, or anyone else, like some of your animated creations, could make the jump and vice versa?
Yeah, never say never.
Now, I don't know about you, but that response gives me some optimism that one of his greatest characters created might indeed make an appearance.
Unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Ezra, get the youngling to the ship.
With a seemingly solid production lead, the cast looks like solid heavy hitters with a multitude of experience behind them. Casted as our Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal is an exciting choice with his acting history. You probably remember him as Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones and recall that seriously nasty head-crushing scene? Yeah, yuck. Alongside Pascal will be Carl Weathers playing Greef Karga, who heads a group of bounty hunters. Director Werner Herzog plays a crime lord who hires the Mandalorian on a special assignment that apparently no one else wants. Here you can see him wearing a medallion engraved with a 6-point symbol. That looks an awful lot like the insignia of the Galactic Empire. Rumors that some of the beef between the crime lord and the Mandalorian will resemble plotlines such as John Wick or Bourne Identity, where Herzog may send other bounty hunters to hunt the Mandalorian if he strays from the task at hand. Other notable casts are MMA legend Gina Carano playing Cara Dune, a former rebel shock trooper, Breaking Bad's Giancarlo Esposito as an Imperial officer, Supernatural's Emily Swallow, Nick Nolte, and comedian Bill Burr playing an outlaw. If you haven't already seen my video regarding Bill Burr and his casting, please check this link above here. I'll post it now. With the launch of the show approaching, we're now getting some pretty crazy spoilers from Jason Ward's YouTube channel. He mentioned that in episode 6, several of Yoda's species will be making an appearance and even be named.
I ran into some people who worked on the series, and they showed me some photos of Yoda puppets. I want to say there was about 5 of them. And I believe they said that the puppets would feature in the 6th episode of the first season. Or the sources said that George Lucas contributed to the story, and will likely have a writing credit, and that the species is named in the episode of the series.
I don't believe we've ever been introduced to Yoda species or details around them, and having George being involved in debuting this gives me renewed optimism for the show. This series is slated to be costing Disney between 10 and 15 million per episode, which is nearly the biggest budget ever on a show, and it's already undergoing production for season 2. Carl Weathers is even going to be behind the camera in season 2 for some directorial work, according to a new article in Screen Rant. Given the tremendous budget Disney's put into the series, along with the production team and cast, I've definitely raised my expectations for this show, albeit somewhat hesitantly after seeing the final Rise of Skywalker trailer. Yeah, let's not talk about that one. Well, I'm not the only one excited. Apparently at a press event for the new show, reporters were shown 27 minutes worth of footage from the series from various episodes, carefully picked as to not spoil the main plot lines. Some of the tweets from those having viewed the secret footage just ices the cake of excitement that I already have. Here's a couple of those tweets. Wow, The Mandalorian is completely amazing. Saw nearly half an hour of footage from what I was told were the first 3 episodes. Whoever you think Nick Nolte is, the answer will surprise you. This is the Star Wars thing I've been waiting for. While I love the Skywalker saga, I've wanted to see new characters and places explored in depth, which can only be done over multiple episodes in a series format. Cannot wait to see more of The Mandalorian. Reporters were shown about 27 minutes of footage from The Mandalorian today, judiciously edited to avoid plot details, and it truly does feel like the classic Star Wars. The love and respect Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have for the galaxy fills every frame. Gave me chills. Again, I do plan to cover this series, and if you'd like my takes on the episodes, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for notifications when those are uploaded. So what are your excitements and concerns over the series? Any bounty hunters you want to see take on the Mandalorian? Personally, I'm looking forward to IG-11 and that gnarly 360 head spin that he has when he's attacking the foes around him. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, I'm looking forward to putting up more Mandalorian videos soon for you all and appreciate the support with the channel. I'll see you all soon, fandom. Bye.